Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Bikini Bottom, where we have another mod showcase for you guys with SpongeBob as well here to help us out. And today, guys, don't tell SpongeBob, but we're going to be trolling SpongeBob a lot. We're going to make him feel like he's nice and safe in his home while we go out and destroy his world. But don't worry, we will build it up for him after. It's just going to be a fun little troll. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to smack that like button and let's get in and see what happens. Okay, guys, so for today's episode we are going to be looking at the bacteria mod, and we have a little setup out here to demonstrate how this works. So SpongeBob, you stay in your house there nice and safe. Yeah, he's okay in there, and we are going to show you guys what this mod can do, because it is crazy, and per Bikini Bottom won't look the same after, but we could make it better. We could make it very interesting, but let me show you what I'm talking about. So first thing we're going to look at, guys, are the crafting recipes, because we will need a bit of sponge to get this going. So in order to get sponge, we just need 5 pieces of wool, like so, 3 flowers, yellow flowers, and then we have a bucket of water at the bottom, because sponge is just like water. And then with the sponge, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to make this, and this is called must. So this is the first bit from the bacteria mod that we're looking at, and in order to make that, we'll take one little bit of sponge. As you can see, this actually makes 2 pieces of sponge. We'll take one little bit of sponge, we'll put bread on either side, and then we'll have a bucket of water underneath, and that is a very small crafting recipe, but it gives us this. Now you're probably looking at this and being like, what is must? So I'm going to get a little bit more so I can show you guys exactly what it is. Now if we go over here, we got this little water tank all set out for this must. So if we place the must in here, it will actually start growing its own bacteria. So we're going to leave that in there for a while. It will take a little bit of time to do it, so we're going to leave that in there just during the duration of the video. I can't jump. There we go. Okay, guys, so there's the must in the water container there. We're going to let that go and see what happens. It's going to grow its own bacteria. But while we're waiting for that, we're going to go and have a look at what this can actually do. So first we're going to look at this. This is called bunch of bacteria, and this is what you get from the must growing in the water. So if you go in and you'll mine around it, you'll get this bunch of bacteria. And this is used with a redstone torch to create a bacterium colony. Now this is the craziest block I've probably ever seen in Minecraft. So I'll show you what it does now in a second, but first we're going to have a look at a second little crafting recipe, which gives us a replacer colony. And you can see here, all we have to do is swap out a redstone torch for a bit of coal, and we'll get that. Now before we unleash the power of this bacterium colony, we are going to need a little bit of something that can kind of help us, because when we release it, we have no way of stopping it at the minute. So if we want to do it, we're going to have to come prepared. And if we look in here, we have bacteria jammer and a bacteria jammer block. Now we are going to need these guys, because once the bacteria starts, it's really not going to stop unless we have a little something to make it stop. So that's what these will do. So we're going to take these. We've got the block and we've got just a straight up jammer, and very similar crafting recipe, guys. The only difference is to make the block, we add 4 cobblestone around the corner, and you can see we need to make it with the bacterium colony like that, an iron ingot in the middle, and a redstone torch at the bottom. So guys, let's go and have some fun with this bacteria. Okay, guys, so we've moved slightly outside Bikini Bottom. You can see it out there in the distance. There it is, because we have other plans for Bikini Bottom. We don't want to destroy that. We're only trolling SpongeBob, and I've got a great little idea for that. But first, we're going to come out here and demonstrate this block. So this is the bacterium colony. This is the one you're mainly going to be using. And all we have to do, guys, is if we place that down, it's not going to do anything straight away, because you'll need to activate it with a redstone torch, but also you'll need to tell the bacteria what blocks you want to get rid of. So in order to do that, all you need to do is place the blocks that you want to get rid of on top of it. So now I'm looking to get rid of grass and dirt, and if I grab myself a redstone torch, the craziness should begin. So make sure you have your jammer ready, guys, if you don't want to lose most of your world. because it goes fast. So we ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, now let's see what happens. Is it gonna start? There it is. Like, here we go. And it starts slow, guys, but wait, it will get very fast. And look at it tearing away. It is gonna eat all of the grass and all of the dirt. And you can see all the stone that's left underneath it. It's actually a great way to kind of find ores, because if you get it to eat all of the stone and then all of the gravel, all you'll be left with are ores. And look how fast it spreads, guys. It can suddenly just go out of control, so that's why you need these jammers. And let's see if we can stop it. If we right click with this, jamming the bacteria. So we jammed 1908 bacteria. Look how quickly it spread. 1908 pieces of bacteria we had to stop there, and we are left with this open square that is here. So that was just the bacteria jammer. The bacteria jammer block is actually, it's stronger, guys. So if you find that it's getting out of control, that the first jammer won't stop it, you need to go and get a bacteria jammer block. And what you can do is you can just place it on the bacteria. So I'm going to demonstrate here. I'm going to take this and let me get some of this stone, and I'm going to place it on top so we can make it eat the stone. And here we go. So I'm going to get my jammer block ready, and it's going to start working away now. And as soon as I want it to stop, I'll just place this on any piece of bacteria. But guys, this is going to eat a lot, because it's going to eat the whole way down as well. And look at the speed. So it's going really fast out, but it's going really fast down. Look. Oh wow, that's going to be crazy. That's going to go the whole way down, and I'm getting stuck in it myself. Okay, but look at that go, guys. And look, you can see all the ore that's left. So if you had placed dirt and stone and gravel on that, just on top, you would have gotten rid of everything but the ores, pretty much. So we're going to try stop this. So let's find one and let's go. Is that working? There we go. Has that stopped it? It's currently processing. And have we done it? Is it all stopped? It looks like it's all been stopped. So there we go. So the block is needed, guys, to stop these big, massive bacteria spreads. But now, I think it's time to troll little old SpongeBob in Bikini Bottom. Guys, if you're enjoying the video, smack that like button. But let's go over and troll him now. Okay, guys, so quickly before we get into the trolling, I'm going to demonstrate how we're going to do it. So, SpongeBob is still sitting at home, happy as Larry, thinking everything's okay, and everything will be okay, guys. We're not gonna burn his world this time, because the last few times his poor world has been destroyed and we had to rebuild it. But this time we're gonna do something nice for SpongeBob, because he's gone through a lot. So to demonstrate, guys, first how we're gonna troll him, and I'm gonna show you. We're gonna use the replacer colony. So it looks similar to the bacterium colony, but as it says, guys, it replaces blocks rather than just eats them up. So if I say put a gold block on top of this, and I want to put the redstone torch, but I'm just going to explain first that it'll only replace the block that is underneath it. So you can see here, you're going to be replacing these birch wood. So it should only do this and then stop, because it replaces what's directly underneath it. It will read itself what's underneath it and do that. So right, let's go. Let's see if we can make some gold blocks here. Here we go, turning to gold. And it takes a second to kick in, and we should have ourselves a little gold podium. You're now finished. There we go. See, we have a gold block podium. Okay, guys, so since SpongeBob is used to coming out of his house and seeing earthquakes, lava, meteors crashing down, tornadoes, everything just not nice, everything bad, he's used to that, unfortunately, in our last few showcases. So we're going to do something nice for him today, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put down this replacer colony. We made it just this little pattern here so we can stay on this and watch what happens. And guys, we are going to turn... Oh wait, no, I need to make this sand. I need to make this sand so it will keep doing all the sand, guys. And I'm going to write, here we go. So we're going to replace all the sand with cake. This should be funny, and I can't wait to see this place after. So we ready to go? Oh, let's do it. I hope it skips past these. If not, we'll just put it straight onto the sand. But it's a good way to test and see if it will do that. Right, so is it just gonna stop there, or oh, here we go. No, it's not. It's gonna spread. Oh, look at this, guys. We are gonna be in a cake land, and look how fast it's spreading. We don't need our jammer here. We want this to continue. We want to live in a cake land. So it's going down deep a lot, guys, as well, because there's a lot of sand in the desert. So you might get a little bit of frame drop while you're doing this, but it's gonna be so worth it. Wait till we see what it's gonna look like. So I'm gonna pause it now, guys, and I'll come back once the whole world is done. Okay, guys, and look at this. The whole desert has been turned into cake. Now I think SpongeBob's gonna like that a little bit better than walking out and seeing meteors falling and volcanoes erupting. Instead, he can come out and enjoy himself a little bit of cake. And look at this. This is so cool. And guys, this mod is just so much fun. And if you want to see us, guys, add this into our Lizard Craft series, because what we do is we add one mod every episode. Let's smack that like button. If we reach 3,000 likes, guys, we will add the bacteria mod into Lizard Craft, and we'll have a lot of fun with it. We could make like a cake jungle or a pumpkin forest or anything we want to do with it. It is just so much fun. And look at this. SpongeBob can get his nom 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 on. And guys, hope you enjoyed, and we'll be back for more in Bikini Bottom.